Okay, I should be fully here now. Yo! So hi! Today's stream is going to be me, like, basically just reviewing over, like, bosses. Hello? Yes, hello, username and little one. So yeah, I initially wanted to start with like the Kanto 1 to 3 bosses as well, but I think but I don't think many people usually struggle with those guys, so I'm probably just gonna go straight ahead to Kanto 4. Because Kanto 4, I know, obviously has vibe check, that's that person right there. Boss review, exactly. So, over here, we have a screening room, which, I think, actually, this is, I was doing my Gregor run, by the way. Which I think this one... Oh yeah. So over here, you're allowed 7 sinners on this. Kanto 4, I think, is strange, mainly because I think you're allowed to have like it's Jongbiek is the one that you need 7 sinners for, and I'm pretty sure it's the same story with Dongrang. But yeah, so 4-47, we'll go ahead and do this one. Over here, as you can see, this is the sun shower of Dongbaek, or Dongbiek, I should say. She's gonna be weak to blunt and, if you can, get gloom or pride to do the maximum amount of damage to her. Obviously, try to ensure that when you're clashing with her, you don't, like, obviously lose any of your sanity if you can. I think it's best if I just go ahead and quickly do this real quick. Just as a little refresher, because I don't necessarily remember this one specifically, unlike what was the other one? Oh yeah, so right, I forgot. So she gets 1200 shield here. And yeah, you have like these two like phases here. And then you do have to be careful because she does use coin moves, or well, tail afflicted moves, so obviously what I have here is obviously over level identities, so they're gonna easily just shred through Dongbiek, no problem. And as you can see, she will start to get her coins, or start getting this move when she's in the negative sanity, so you do want to be a little bit more careful with her. And then, if she fails her evade, obviously she gets that much, right? Who's this on? Oh, Ryashu? I guess that's unnoticed. And I know there's another phase to this, if I'm not mistaken. So let's try to quickly get through with that real quick.
으이? 그건 저들이 거리들 것 같지 않네. 아하! 한 수 접어주신 게인가?
총알값 아까울 놈.
Sorry about that. Okay, so she does get staggered here.
역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
I think you have to kill like the body in order to fully move on to the next phase here. Yeah. I know she does have umbrellas, so someone. Oh, she does go up to 45 SP. Interesting.
끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
I obviously don't want to use all of my Inconfell in here, because obviously I don't have a limited amount of attempts to use. I should also mention that I'm not using like the right team comp for this, as obviously you want Enclair's pretty good here actually, now that I remember. Okay, there you go. Now here's the this phase here. I'm just gonna ensure everything, because I know if I click on damage, it's not gonna target the it's gonna start targeting the umbrellas. Yeah. I don't remember what the umbrellas do. Oh, I guess they can get staggered. Interesting. Let's exit out so I can go ahead and This phase, or this part of Dong is not the hardest one, so...
잘된 일일지도 모르겠어. 가끔은 누군가
Thanks, man. I'm stuck on Kanto 2. This guide is helping me out. Oh my god. You're totally stuck on Kanto 2, Lamak. But this one's the main skill check, because over here, it's because of blooming here. Basically, when the sinners are at 5+ bloom, they start to get staggered, and on the battlefield, they go ahead and what's it called? And like if all your sinners are fully in the bloomed phase, then you have to redo the thing. So let's go ahead and try to do this. Let me actually get the Heishao squad here. So that's you guys.
이제야 불어나.
어디서?
보는 눈은 있네요.
의뢰로군.
And don't be afraid to use 7 sinners here. Guys, there's a reason why you'd want 7 sinners. Because basically, my advice with her this phase currently is that do not let her win any of these clashes. Because if you do, then things aren't gonna go well.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 치워버려.
And also over here, Slash is also really good here, as she's gonna be weaker to Slash and also Pride. I know. Now, obviously, of course, my Mersault would have, like, not done that, but because these guys are level 55, they go ahead and, just negate all the damage, so... I'm pretty sure her next phase, if I'm not mistaken, is around that 800 HP mark. Needing to use the level 55. Listen, I don't have an account ready that I can go ahead and fully demonstrate this with. Also, when she's in the when she evades successfully, the sinners will get they will get blooming on them. So now Faust has, I believe, either 2 or 3 stacks of blooming on her. Over here now, this is her second phase. You read the kits? We're trying to do that as long as we can go through here. So this phase, as you can see, we get to see the soon to bloom flowers, and over here, if you're Faust, or well, not Faust, if you have a sinner that's gotten like a bloom on them, they will be staggered, as you can see here, and basically they just can't act, and Dazzled Mind, which they'll just lose more SP. So basically, and these flowers you do want to try and clash, because they like really hurt. And now Dongbiek here will obviously let me just get all the Barum. Ooh. This is exactly why they give you 7 sinners, because as you can see, they have 7 attack slots, but since I won't be needing that for now, because I'm just demonstrating. You also want to make sure you kill these flowers as soon as you can, because of this kit right here, where it'll add another because they get more at max HP if you can if you just leave them alone. And Dongbiek here does get another phase, I know, after this. And obviously, this skill here is also I think one of the main reasons why people usually struggle with her, if I'm not mistaken. Which we don't have that right now. And the thing with Dongbiek is that you really want to ensure that she is, like, your sinners are at least up type 3. I'm on an unnamed fight in Kanto 7 that I won't say, not final one. And not even Dawn support can save me from 3 crashes in a row. I don't remember who... Is it Dulcinea? Because I know I'll also cover Dulcinea. Yeah, okay. I assume this is 7 dash. Well, yeah, no, it has to be 7-34 Dulcinea. So, which in my opinion, that's the harder Dulcinea to fight. And so yeah, as you can see, so we're gonna go ahead and actually do this now. As you can see, obviously level 55 sinners, so they go ahead and, you know. Yeah, over here is this is gonna be Dong BX's next phase, as she'll be soft blocked to that. And in this phase, I think in like the next few turns, you will only have one sinner. My advice with that is that do not clash with anyone else. And obviously, this is where this is that turn here that screws up with most people. It's this skill here that, as you can see, it has a lot of attack weight. That's 7 attack weight. And so for each soon-to-be blooming flower, you can see that we have 4 here. So she's going to do a lot here. As you can see, I'm hopeless here. The best and it inflicts 3 blooming to everyone. So obviously, if Faust wasn't there, this would be 45 clashing. And obviously, you know, not even like can do much here. Sometimes you can win your clashes if you have an ego ready. Now, obviously, I'm not going to try to attempt to even try to deal with that, as we won't have enough to go ahead and fully what's it called? Like we won't have enough clash power essentially to try and counter that. So, though, another thing though is that I'm pretty sure if you can get your speeds up, or if you can try to remove the blooming flower, soon-to-be blooming flowers, I think. I'm pretty sure. We're probably gonna see it here. That. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. The final power, yeah, will turn into that. And obviously, everyone starts to lose SP. And then here we go. We have dueling here, which I've never. Basically, units without this will go into a fully bloomed status, and so you will only have one sinner to. Yeah, clash into AoE with the last skill you can, and to focus on killing the blooming flowers. Yeah, so basically in that phase, kill the soon-to-be blooming flowers if you can, to lower her final power and have the very last sinner who's able to clash, as long as your speeds are obviously above that. Over here, I'll go ahead and use Mr. Honglu here. And so now we're in this phase where you may think, what do you do? So basically, just leave every single one of these guys alone. Just focus on clashing with Dongbiek and ensuring you can win the clashes. And so, for example, I'll do it with my skill 1 here with because yeah, as you can see, she's gonna have a lot of protection, so. And then once you once this is over, I think you will go ahead and get all of your sinners back. And yeah, she will be staggered, which then you can go ahead and like fully kill her, or at least damage her to the point where she basically is dead. That's all I really have with Dongbiek. That's probably the best way to deal with her. With that move specifically, this one here, ensure you remove all the soon-to-be blooming flowers, which are these guys here, and once you do, Dongbiek shouldn't be that difficult. Now, obviously, I was doing that with level 55 sinners, but I can't help it. I'm like end game stuff, like end game levels ready, so so Dongbiek is not gonna be much of a threat for me. What happened to my favorite 2004 stream? Why can't I see what's going on? Because I've finally relocated back to Canada after taking my trip over to Australia. So yeah, that's Dongbiek. Now, over here, obviously it's a dungeon, so I won't be able to fully explain the combats of Dongrang, but we can just go ahead and look at the wiki and see like what Dongrang has. Because I know he has 2 phases. Because he has Farm Watch, and I know he has the other one. I think isn't Farm Watch the Is Farm Watch the one that that's like before his main one, where it's the one. I.e. smart. Yeah. So yeah, I'll come back to the dungeon bosses a little bit later, as I will now go over to Canto 5, which has Ricardo. That's not 5-30, that's 5-30. So, Ricardo. As Lamac says, everybody's favorite boss, which yeah, you know, so the point of these middle guys is oh my god, okay, dude. Okay, so Ricardo, we'll have the question marks here. Don't worry about this. Basically, the goal with Ricardo is try to get him down to half health if you can. And you'll be fine. You're gonna have these guys as your first and second phases here. When dealing with these guys, I'm not gonna be using a squad though.
언제나 준비되어 있다.
Let me go ahead and get I need an Ishmael. What's a good Ishmael that I can use? I mean, I can just use the base Ishmael. That's fine. So, I should say, recommended units. Yes, Enclair is super, super important. He is probably the unit that's able to fully, like, go head-to-head against Ricardo, because obviously of his skill 3 here. But reality is that any blunt can work. I've tried it with Fire Fist. I've tried it with Queen of Hatred. But I think for most people though, I think everyone's gonna try to use an Enclair here. So let me see if I can get it like a normal like Enclair if I can. Oh, level 50s. I would like it so that I can use a level 40 Enclair if I can. So level 45, I guess that's like the closest I can get to. But if not, then we'll try something. Well, then we'll just use the level level 55. I recommend just having one with Lantern. Oh, 100%. I can try it with Middle Claire here, actually. I think Middle Claire's able to do it, if I'm not mistaken. And besides, this Middle Claire's already like nearly level 40 anyway, so... obviously I have all these guys, so... I'm gonna try to see if I can do this with Middle Claire, but... basically, so, as you know with Kanto 5, Ishmael always will get minus 25 SP. That's kind of been the story with her. The thing with Ishmael is that you want to ensure that you can defend. So over here, obviously, Middle Claire's not getting attacked by anybody, but any attack that goes into Middle Claire, you'd want Ishmael to defend the unit that's on the identity that you have that's blunt. Another thing is that I know I've tried you can use Red Eyes Ryoshi for this as well. So yeah. So as you'll see, we only have one here that's targeting Middle Claire, so we don't necessarily have to worry. If you're gonna defend, make sure you have it on like the highest speed out of these guys, which is this guy here. And we'll go ahead and start this now. I also haven't checked what this Enclair is, or this Middle Claire is. Is he? Oh, he's just up there. Okay. So over here, you'll see that we have 2 attacks on this slot here. So what you'd want to do is defend, obviously, on one, and then now middle clear, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, it's going to depend on his SP, but if you can, try to ensure that most of your clashes are favored. That's it's like 35 or 40. This middle clear is level this middle clear is a level 39, so one mechanic that you'll see here is that Ishmael will not die here, so and oh yeah, everything's on middle clear because of his aggro. That's why, if you can, try to get an identity that's like really weak, or that's really resistant to blunt.
원더풀한 선택이었어, 나의! 자신의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군!
Also, over time, middle clear will build up the Book of Vengeance.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Specifically over here, you just clash on anyone that's targeting middle clear, of course. And then, yeah.
가보죠.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을! 방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야
With Ishmael, always just try to defend with her if you can, because you'd want middle clear to ensure that he does the most amount of damage here. Now, if this was a uptype 4 middle clear, his final skill will do his skill 3 will actually do 17 roll, doing so little damage. Yeah, same.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
And then yeah, you basically just defend really with Ishmael. Don't even try to like. You can try to clash, but there's most of the clashes are just not gonna win anyways, and you're just gonna increase these guys' sanity. As you can see now, he's building up the Book of Vengeances. I can change any unit to my support if you need a certain one. We'll see what we will need. Over here, I can just. I can just do that, yeah, and then this guy will just get staggered. So.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
As you can see, he's building up the Book of Vengeances, so he's gonna do a lot more blunt damage later.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
좋아. 장부에서 삭제.
I think the Book of Vengeances,
다른 놈이 끼어들었나?
as you can see with the Book of Vengeances with middle clear, As you can see, yeah, it's really good if you can try to get this up to 30 stack. Okay, I only have...
줄 테다.
As we all know, egg mail. Also, in this phase, because Ishmael has zero sanity, you can try to clash if you want, but because she's a single coin like unit, there's kinda no point in trying to. Also make sure that you see what's being clashed with. Let me just okay. So you there, you there. This is also kind of the reason why you may not want to use middle clear, is because of the aggro that's you can see happening here.
자, 부숴줄 테다. 반항하지 마.
전의 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중간에 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
자, 부숴줄 테다.
Oh, come on, Ishmael, you can't do that much damage. By the way, I should also mention that the stage clear is just it just says clear stage. You don't have to worry about any turns. Doing a duo like this is also much more preferable, as you can see, do I have to use? I know.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
얼마나지?
So now Sinclair is going to do a little bit more damage now, because he's got 14 stacks now of the Book of Vengeance.
이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
좋아, 장부에서 삭제. 좋아, 장부에서 삭제.
방금 전의 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중간에 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
After this phase, you will get to see a Ricardo here, so... As you can see, the base Ishmael has quite a bit of speed, so...
가보죠.
좋아, 장부에서 삭제.
So here you go, here's a Ricardo here.
열쇠에 부딪혔으나 결국
You can see, he clashes pretty high, so that's why you want to ensure that, So over here, because Ishmael's at 10 speed, we're able to just go ahead and be fine against Ricardo here. Which one is it? I think this one.
자, 부숴줄 테다.
have Ishmael always guard Ricardo if you can, unless now Ricardo does have a counter move or a payback move, so which does a lot of damage, as you can see there.
여보이시오. 당신은 이러한 난관에서 어떤 선택을 했을까요? 이런 걸 겪었던 분 아니시지?
With the middle guys, obviously, just don't worry about them. Your goal is to ensure Ricardo's at half health.
저 부숴줄 테다. 얼마나지?
Oh, I wasn't aware of the evade. But yeah, I think you guys can probably see why Egg Corpse Sinclair is incredible for this stage.
동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
I don't want to. All skills are on. Sinclair should be able to fully, I think, Sinclair should be able to fully, stagger him. If not, then that's fine. Ooh, I think that... Actually, no, the coin wouldn't matter. So, yeah, obviously, that clash, you can see why most people will fail that, because Ricardo does clash very high, so... I think you can also do this with Night of Despair Rodeo.
그것 중지의 실패가 아닌 나의 실패인. 그리고 중지는 반드시 복수에 성공한다.
Let me see if that's possible. I think Night of Despair Rodeo is possible to do with Ricardo. It's just that you have to also just be careful because well, you just need to make sure you Rodeo is always in the negative SP, and also she gets her coins high. But because Ricardo kind of has is a lot more tankier, you'd want to have Blunt, and that's where Corpse Sinclair is so good here, because yeah, like, because he's blunt and he rolls really high on his skill 3, even in his even on his skill 2 he rolls decently high. So that's Ricardo. I don't know if I have anything else to say about Ricardo. Other than the fact that one thing I recommend is that ensure that payback doesn't really like destroy you, essentially. I know Night of Despair Dawn should be able to do this easily. If you do plan on using that Night of Despair Dawn, and you're at minus 40 SP, brilliant, because when he uses payback on Night of Despair Dawn, she can ego corrode if you have what is her thing, Blunt? Yeah, okay, so if you have her Queen of Hatred ego, you can fully do even more damage to her, as I demonstrated on one of my earlier videos, where I had that. Welcome on in, Kiyogami and CG. Sorry, I haven't been really looking at your messages, as I've been trying to explain most of the mechanics as I can with Kanto, or with the most major bosses of Limbus. So yeah, that's Ricardo. You will have Ahab in the dungeon here, which I'll go over Ahab and also Queequeg. I think what I may do is that I'll bring up their respective wiki pages as I stated in my wiki thumbnail, but we'll explain like what they can do essentially if we can. So now we're going to move on to Canto 6, which has quite a few mini bosses, I think. But the main one you should worry about is or there's some really like 4 that you kind of have to just worry about. This guy's not really that difficult, just to ensure that you have enough of your clash, or just when your clashes and you're fine. I think it's 6-34. Okay, so yeah. Or actually, wait, it's 32 that has yeah, Hindley. So Hindley here will be mostly weak to Envy and Wrath, actually. But you can also use Gloom and Lust. No skill types, but it is recommended that you have units that are fairly resistant to either Slash and Blunt. So basically have Pierce as your fatal here. He's not that fully difficult. You just have to be you just have to make sure of his other phase. Let me get
드디어 내 차례냐?
let me kill it like these guys in
드디어
here.
내 차례냐?
잘 됐네.
And then we'll go ahead and look at Hindley real quick.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나.
Hindley's not that difficult, as you'll see. Now, disclaimer: my units are level 55, so obviously they're going to be dominating. But when you're on level 45, your units may not be dominating. So that's just a quick disclaimer I have to say. One thing that's nice about Hindley is the fact that obviously if you win your clashes, he doesn't roll fairly high. Wow, I haven't heard this song in forever. Yeah, it's actually interesting.
역시 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋은 영웅당 탑5가 도움이 되었는가?
Hindley will have so as you'll see here with these two skills, he will go ahead and it looks like he does heal up some of his stuff, so similar to how you see with the fairy guy. Oh, I actually have to use Dawn here. Once he gets down to his first stagger phase, you will see that his skill sets does get changed. So we're just gonna try to get down to that real quick. I actually evaded all that. Oh. This attack though, this is my home, can clutch fairly high, so you might want to skill 3 on that. Also, just make sure Heathcliff does have basically if he's if he isn't above 15 SP, he does start to lose SP, and also when he's hit, he'll gain some offense power and lose, depending on how many coins that Hindley uses, he'll lose 2 SP as well. But he will have attack power up because this is his Kanto after all, so...
떨거진 잘라낸다. 꿰뚫려라.
We are close to his first dagger,
꿰뚫려라.
which this first dagger, I don't think anything really happens. It's his, I believe it's once he's down to the 900, 800 range where, the other phase happens. So, let's try to quickly speed run through that, if we can.
기회를 잡았네. 이쪽이는 전화를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 수위가 떨어지는 것이 뻔하지. 돌격하세. 아류산 표평열 80. 갈라지도록.
So, yeah, it's 852, I'm pretty sure, or oh wait, no, okay, 829. That's where that's where obviously you'll get this story dialogue and all of this other phase. So let's see what we have here. That one we've already seen. Make sure you're above 70% HP essentially, so he doesn't get that +2 attack power. Over here he'll prioritize Heathcliff. Try to be faster than Hindley, essentially what I'm seeing from this one. And then he does gain some offense power during the time, so try to ensure that, you know, you have the speed and also the clash power to ensure that he doesn't get to use this. Prioritize this target with marked prey, which we don't have a sinner with marked prey, I'm pretty sure, so but we can go ahead and see what marked prey is. Basically, with every hit this unit takes, take bonus / damage equal to 10% of the HP damage taken. Expires next turn. If this unit does not take damage during this turn, inflict 1 inferiority complex after attack then expires. I don't know what the inferiority complex is. I haven't fully seen that one actually. But yeah, over here, try to... Obviously, this phase is basically just win your clashes and you'll be fine. Because, obviously, Hindley's not that difficult to deal with. So yeah. Now the next one we have, we have two, like, we have, like, so much Earl Kings that we have to go through here. So this Earl King here, it's just labeled as Heathcliff ? But basically he's gonna have the same moveset as he's gonna have the same, essentially the same moveset as like regular as like the Dead Rabbits boss, and also like base Heathcliff. Let me also get actually a corporate house so I can just build SP. His weaknesses is obviously going to be Gloom and Envy. Canto 6 is this one canto where the slash, pierce, and blunt resistances really doesn't matter. It's basically based on more on the affinity resistances. So let's go ahead and see with this one. I don't think this one was that difficult, if I recall correctly. This one's more on the easier side.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 토지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Yeah, like this one's not that bad. So let's see if we have anything special.
감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 불쌍한 게 이런 구절이 있었지. 어디 보자.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this ET does have this. So what you'll see here is that Earl King gets this like red like bubble aura. Basically, what this does is that any allies that attack it will be inflicted on with bleed. So, what you'd want to try to do is obviously try to get Princess Rhodia here, if you can, because Princess Rhodia's counter reduces bleed for allies, and so really good if you can get Princess Rhodia here, and she will also be important later with Canto 7. And then there's another one where it's like a gloom color, essentially, where you lose SP on that. So my heat flips, I don't think, will no longer get the SP debuff because of the fact that he's above 15 SP. Let's see. Oh, never mind. It does? Wait. Oh, basically. Alright. So every turn he just loses SP. Alright, that's nice to see. Now, I think I may have to explain this a little bit wrong, where the red aura does come back on Sex 42, and oh yeah, I forgot I had rings, so I had to like one of my support units, so. Oh, under that stagger
어떤
point.
상황이 닥쳐도
Oh yeah, here we go. So this
저들의
this
공격은
little bubble
우리의
will
체제를 깨뜨릴
decrease
수
SP.
없을 테니.
It doesn't do it on here. As I believe it's because
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
because I believe it has to be fully Earl King in order for that to happen. Next phase now for Earl King, because I already saw that.
꿰뚫려라.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, here we go. This one here.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세라.
Now, over here, once you defeat, ooh, this purple aura. I don't remember what that purple aura does. Wait a minute. Envy, affinity, resistance plus. Oh, okay, so he just gets like resistances from. Okay. Later on, this does change, so just be aware of that. So that's, also, something, on the, once he's, defeated, he'll also encounter a special thing, but, I won't fully get into that, so. As, it kind of does pertain to the story with, with Kanto 6, so.
아이씨, 쪽팔리게. 야, 난 이거 수습할 때까지 죽어도 안 돌아갈 거야.
Actually, that's funny. Like, you got the most damage.
다음 조직 회의 전까지는.
So that's 6-34. Is it? Wait, is it? Okay, it's this one. So now you'll be fighting this one here. Heathcliff the Heartbroken. Where you won't have Heathcliff. I'm just having a little read before I do this. Ooh, this might actually be really deadly. So maybe for this one, if you can, if you don't have for this one, use an eagle for this. Of course, though, you know, Princess Rhodia is going to be pretty huge though because of the fact that she can remove quite a bit of bleed for everyone. Just having another look before I see the, yeah, I mean, this one. Subject of Wrath becomes a priority attack target for. When this unit is killed, this effect moves to a different identity. And then encounter. Okay, actually, this one I haven't really seen much of. I'm gonna need a little rewinder on this one because I'm not so
지위를 받는 건 오랜만이네요.
I'm sure on.
군주간
의로움을 세우고
이제 앞으로나
어디서 뱀 기어가는 소리 들리지 않아?
There's Rhodia. There she is.
잠깐, 이번 임무는 내가 나갈게.
I mean, I guess I'll use potential woman. Why not?
출진.
Yeah, this music though is really good. This is also the battle scene. So this is unconscionable here. Ooh, that's gonna do a lot of damage to the Hong Kong Lord, which we don't like that.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 치워.
Brush wounds.
목을 떨고 주마.
Hi guys, I can't be here because I have a final exam, so have a good stream. Hopefully your exam goes well, Earl King Heathcliff. We'll see you a little bit shortly though, because we'll be going ahead and doing your kids next. Ooh. So, like, let's see here now. I think one of his passives was that, okay. Chaotic Antare. You can see me after 12 days, I think. I was referring to the fact because, after we're done with Heathcliff the Heartbroken, we're gonna move on to Earl King's kit and all that stuff. Which, once that does come along, though, I will have to meet the BGM, because melee music. Make sure you clash to build emotional levels. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Anyways, I'm just having a little quick glance here. Turn starts, gains more 2 damage. Spite's driven, which happens on 30 or when he's lower HP. And this unit has the chain. All parts gain 1 attack power up and 2 damage up, so try to kill the chain if you can. There she is.
흑순
시비수
뒷맛제충.
이안 숨쉬는 자. 누구 하나 보내주마.
If he continues losing his clashes, I know he will go ahead and start
도끼를 보낸다. 저 해충들을 도려내라. 묘야. 길을 열어라.
So Earl King out, alright. Canto 6 is my favorite Canto, but like half of the bosses are so forgettable. What can I say? Earl King just had that aura in him. Okay, here we go. Obviously, so don't try to gain bleed, as you can see, because he'll get more attack. I think this one here, Ishmael's gonna try to retreat, but that's fine. We don't have to worry about Ishmael anyways. And I want,
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
I think he does get a next phase change.
숨통 끊기.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세라. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을
Alright, I
수
mean, we
없을
haven't
테니.
know. Or the assist defense should come in, so. Okay, here we go. We have body sack here. So, try to ensure that you can roll high with body sack. Because body sack does quite a bit. Obviously, when his thing, he's gonna lose these flashes anyways. Because the one thing that's also nice with this one is that obviously he's a he's a distortion. So that means he's not going to be basically, he's only like 50% chance of like rolling like heads and tails essentially.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라고. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Potential woman, I don't believe in you. Sorry. Truthfully, I didn't even know how to use support units until Canto 7, but I never ended up using them. That is one thing though, like, make sure you do have supports, because they do help quite a bit. Actually, not bad, potential women.
저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Ooh, yeah, you can see there.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
So yeah. And then now you have this where you can just go ahead and do your skull check and then
이런 건 다른 분들보다
try to kill him and yeah.
저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지. 돌격하세!
I think that's it that I needed to show with Distortion Heathcliff. Now I just realized I never refreshed my chat. Alright, there we go. So that's some Earl King. Later on you'll also encounter like all these guys, but I don't think they're really that difficult. Besides, you're gonna have special someone on that stage. Wait, what? Oh, it wasn't 6-. Okay, so 6-44. Alright, here we go. So 6-44 is, I would say, more Yo, Jared, got any tips on how to beat Ida? Wait, who's Ida? Don't tell me this is a D's nuts joke. Heartbroken. I don't know who Ida is. Is this a, like, Kanto, like... Is this the Project Moon thing? Because I don't remember this. This guy from... Oh, this guy from Kanto 2. Wait, this is a female? Huh? I thought this is... Okay, well, color me shocked. Maraka's Lady Kanto 2. Okay, well, we're not doing Kanto 2. Just clash normally and you'll win against her. Alright, so... Let's, do this. Okay, so...
드디어 내 차례냐?
I'll need you. I guess, yeah.
출진.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고
Have your
끝나지 않는
brighter.
모험을 향하여.
No more audio now. I forgot to mute that. Go to device, thanks, Dread. I actually didn't clash and would progress. Now I should clash and damage her. Sinners are dancing with the enemies. Need instructions, please. Oh my god. Essentially, best thing is just win rate. Win rate in Kanto 2 is so broken. Is this the answer you needed? Because I know win rate is so broken. Anyways. So, Earl King here. That should win the clash, no problem. That's not even a debate. Use a blade lineage team for the next one. I don't have like any blade lineage.
토끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 도려내라. 묘야. 튀울 수도
엄청나게
없겠구나.
원더풀한 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군. 숨통 끊기.
Honestly, at this point, you just use any other team besides the Hay Shell. I don't know, use the Blood Fiends next. Wait, I thought I had the Clash on. Wait, what? Okay, anyway, so, as you can see, over here, he gets Explosive Gloom, which means that, as you'll see with his weaknesses, every other weaknesses, besides Gloom, will be fatal to him. So, try to get the... But then again, I don't necessarily think that's, like, even with this, it doesn't really necessarily matter. We're on a charge team, so basically Knight of Despair and Queen of Hatred. Oh, come on, Greg. Why do you not want to win your clashes? Obviously over here, this aura bubble, basically you will lose your SP when attacking Earl King. So, but you still want to try and clash, obviously, so he doesn't win and gain more power-ups. One thing I should have mentioned is that these dead rabbit henchmen will turn into the Wild Hunt guys. So you'll have Josephine here. Over here, I think, is Hindley, and this one will be Linton. Why don't we talk about a fourth match, Flame? Oh, Swiper, you have no idea what happened yesterday.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버려.
목을 떨궈주마.
As you can see, so Flipfax, so I will admit, is really, really good here.
아직 죽지 마라.
Sounds is eerie.
이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Oh, what can I say?
뭐 찾으게!
비수에게 명한다. 이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠고.
I want to try to get the Pearl King down to his
저기는 땅에
Alright.
떨어졌네.
Also, once these guys die, you will get all this onto you, so at that rate, you can just go ahead and start clashing with Earl King if you can. Just be aware, because these targets are fixed, so for example, this one's going to be focused on Heathcliff. Hopeless, it says. Oh, yeah, that kind of explains why. Actually, he might be get staggered before, yeah.
아직 죽지 마라.
Did you, Ishmael, make the BHM retreat? No, I'm only limited to 6 units, so
휘청이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지. 돌격하세!
I can't really do much with
시간
this.
끌 것 없이
Obviously, try to ensure you can damage Earl King as much as you can. Because this next phase, he's gonna bring out the Wrath phase, where you'll get the Wrath bubbles forming in soon, and the dead units will return. So you'll see it here. Yeah, there you go. Or oh wait, no, it's the envy
우리를 가로막는
phase.
저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
The Wrath phase though does inflict bleed, so or is it this? Oh, never mind. It's this one here actually. Make sure your Heathcliff also doesn't die in this fight, because otherwise you'd have to restart. So remember, healing egos obviously can be the goat.
목을 떨고 주마.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
날 이해하는 정말이지. 감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅기에 이런 구절이 있었지. 어디 보자.
흑수묘.
By the way, where's all their sanities? Well, they're losing some sanities because of the gloom like bubble. Obviously, I will recommend Princess Rhodia here for obvious reasons. Oh, come on, you're so close to that stagger phase. Just get stagger already, Earl King. We'll actually see what the red face does.
목이 피었잖아.
So now we'll have this phase, so whenever Earl King damages us, Honglu's not looking good though. So let's not make Honglu clash anymore if we can. Because, how much is my fluid stacks? Oh, I just need envy, so yeah, after this turn we'll get the envy that we
시간
need.
끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠. 무상한 목숨.
Potential woman, go!
발끝에 지원일 뿐.
So she should bring out this phase. Alright, so this one here, where they'll start gaining offense level, and oh yeah, I forgot you that distortion is there. Smee is folding me. I can't lie, I also need some help for 4-6. Okay, dude. I already know this is a meme. Earl King does have this Wild Hunt of Desolation, which is uncloshable, so try to kill him before before he gets to even use this move. It's the same thing with Ride for Death Dullahan. Because as you can see, unclashable, so you want to ensure that you don't make him get to these two moves. Because these moves are AoE. I think this one's AoE, and then this one can be AoE as well, so... Pirate Lady, yeah. Nah, Dave Dread, help with 4-6. 4-6 is easy. Isn't 4-6 like the one with the goddamn, like, terrorists? Like the K-Corp, like, terrorists that were inflicting on it. So yeah, on Explosive Wrath, Wrath is gonna be much more higher. And when they're hit, they will start gaining offense and defense levels, so you want to ensure that you can kill Earl King as soon as you can with Wrath. So yeah, I bet my accountie don't know what it is. Yep, I'm safe. Well, I'm gonna have a look at what 4-6 is. I'm pretty sure I already know what it is.
당분간은 고개 숙이고 기어야겠군. 무리한 임무도 아닌데 실패했으니 이번 주고는 오래 보겠어.
Wait, that's Canto 6. You've gotta be joking me. This motherfucker? You may as well, honestly. Let your unit's ego corrode. That's the best thing you can do with him. Alright, so that's 6-44. Now we'll move on to 6-45. And in this one, I can actually get my audio back because I have to worry about that. What did I get here? I defeat enemies. I'm a beginner. So I want to get good in limb busting. Oh boy. If you've played Library of Ruina, well, Limbus is going to be like 10 times easier for you guys. That is 5-30. That is Canto 6. I can't click on Canto 6 for the life of me, huh? There we go. Okay, 6-45, Nelly, this one should be cool, honestly, straightforward. Honestly, just get your slash. Just get slash units and you'll be fine. The only skills really to watch out for with Nelly is... let's go ahead and try to find it. It's just 2 skills you really just have to watch out for Nelly.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
목을 떨궈주마.
One of the mechanics you will get smart. Which I'll show what Buckler Mark does, but the reality is you don't really have to necessarily worry about Buckler Mark. When she does evade though, she does gain her SP back, so I try to ensure that your evade is high. Okay, so here's Butler's Mark, which is just to raise attack weight of certain skills. That's actually not even that bad.
불가 위야 막아내지 못한
토끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
틈새
묘야. 길을 열어라.
Ooh, I may actually stagger her. Oh, well. If I do get to stagger her, I'll just go ahead and defend all my guys, so I can show the 2 skills to watch out really for with melee.
틈새
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
Okay. Oh yeah, once they're staggered, once she's staggered, you will have on this skill check. So,
아는 것을 모른 채 할 수는 없어.
let's see if I can try to get that one staggered, or that one skill set. It should be very soon. Nope.
저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 깨뜨릴 수 없을 테니.
12세에게 명한다. 이 앞에
I mean, I don't care if Shichan Ishmael is retreating. Oh. Okay. She's actually winning clashes. Wow, Nelly. That's incredible.
이 마지막 돌격의
Okay, here we go. This is one of them here.
결국 승리의 서사가 우리의 손에 의해 쓰일
So.
것이니.
It's these skill, or this one here, which, if you have Butler's Mark, basically what this skill does is that it basically staggers you, and you're basically, it clashes pretty high. So what you can try to do is obviously try to evade this, because if you're successful at your evasion, you can go ahead and like mitigate this. Because I mean, keep in mind these guys don't have unbreakable points, so you're still fine. And then this one here, you just have to be careful because this can clash pretty high. I've seen this clash up to 20 before. And then binding, obviously she'll do more of that, and then on hit she'll also do her stagger thing here. So these 2 skills you basically just have to watch out for, and same with this one. My only obstacle is that I can't read. Well, at least I know you're a Project Moon fan. So yeah, that's basically just what I need to really share with Nelly. I mean, 6-48 is fairly easy, but I'll just quickly go through with it.
이래서는 범인이었던 지난 날과
So 6-48,
떠오르는
which
해가
I need to actually go ahead and remember to do this. I need to mute my BGM because otherwise YouTube is not gonna like that I'm playing Millie song. Right, where's Canto 6? There it is, and then alright, so Canto 6, another Earl King fight that you'll see here, but unlike unlike the one in 6-44, you're not gonna be facing with like the explosive like wrath and all that stuff. I need help clearing experience excavation 2. Any tips? Win rate, simple. Anytime you're just gonna ask me about like bosses that that I have like no idea about, I'm just gonna say win rate. Control plus P. Isn't it P plus enter for win rates? Actually, hold on. What the hell does control plus P do? Hold up a minute. Oh, just print a document. All right. I mean, I was expecting like probably like an Alt F4 essentially. When they adding smoke to Limbus, Ryoshi's Kanto will have smoke. Okay, so I can go ahead and just use a Wild Hunt here as a demonstration. I just need to remember with Wild Hunt to like actually do my clashes. Obviously you'll have this scene here, your intro scene, because this is the final stage, of course. We'll be running Elian and Yai, and no idea who those are.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 직접 상대란 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑5가 도움이 되었는가?
So over here, you'll see that they will summon like the guys here, but honestly, they don't really matter. If you turned on BGM again, here, I can solve that by doing this. Echoes. There we go. It would be clear all content, yeah. There. Oh, I have Heathcliff's theme here actually. There we go. Hey, listen, I hope you enjoy your new BGM here.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을!
Ow. Okay, that's actually good because now I can.
보스에서 회고해야지 않겠는가?
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 찾아들 때까지.
Don't worry. Earl King's fine.
달릴 시간이다.
열쇠에 부딪혔으나 결국 승리의 서사가 우리의 손에 의해 쓰일 것이니.
Should be able to fully get to Catherine because that's kind of what I've been. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Which I think we got it here. There we go, yeah. That first phase isn't really that bad anyways. Because obviously, you don't have to do it solo, by the way. So, okay, so Catherine here. So Catherine, you don't need to really clash with her until like she actually has a skill. What you want to do with Catherine is obviously clash with her pants here. So try to clash with Catherine's hands, and then yeah, you'll be fine. You don't actually clash with Catherine herself, and besides, she won't even die anyways. So don't worry. 42 HP concerned? No. Your goal is here with this phase is to try and kill their hands if you can. Which obviously this is going to take some time to, you know, high in the 5% that is approaching. Like, I'm not going to get that 5%.
달릴 시간이다.
저들의 술수는 잠깐일 뿐이네. 결국 우리에게 꺾여버릴 것이 자명하니.
저 발긴다. 돌아가니요.
And then once you get them down to like 1 HP, they won't fully die, but if you don't get them down by this turn, Catherine will start to attack.
저 발긴다.
And then, yeah, you'll have this skill check here, which, Earl King is, you know, like, you're gonna win in these ones anyways. Why aren't you win rating? Because win rate is it's needed here. But to amuse you, there you go. Here's your win rate.
우리에게 꺾여버릴 것이 자명하니.
막아둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지. 저 발긴다. 돌아가니요.
I mean, this fight, like I have said, that it's not that difficult.
후회를 새겨주지.
I would say the Kanto... I would say Dulce City is actually much more harder than this fight. Do you need any support in particular? Not necessarily right now, no. You can obviously solo this stage with Earl King.
위기가 없던 적은 없었네. 이야기의 끝에는 언제나 승리뿐이었지. 그렇네. 바로 우리의 이야기지.
So one of the things on this phase now, once we kill the hands again, which obviously that's not gonna take any time to do, because as you can see, Wild Hunt is easily just doing what he does best. And then one tip I will say, if your Wild Hunt does get staggered, but you used a power counter before, you can summon Dullahan, and it'll completely remove the stagger. So that's a little something I can say.
저들의 술수는
So
잠깐일
now, as you can
뿐이네.
see, Catherine's going to start attacking here. You don't really have to worry though. Alright, well, the 5% did hit, but as you can see, this is my Earl King. I mean, for Earl King solo, do you need any super passive? No, I think I've done Earl King passive with just like regular
언제나 승리뿐이었지. 그렇네.
with just regular base centers, I'm pretty sure. So in this phase, you want to ensure that you get Catherine down to 1 HP. Because if you don't, then she will start attacking more often, so... Now, this phase is also going to be exclusive to Earl King. Because, okay, so, as you see, he's got his Stillhan. Yay him.
실수는 잠깐일 뿐이네. 우리에게 꺾여버릴 것이
I actually have quite a bit of skill trees. Actually, I might. Oh, okay, wait. I don't think I'll be able to use that. Alright, well, we're gonna have to leave that fight. But on that fight, that skill that he just used, that he was going to use, he can. So you're meant to. He does leave Heathcliff down to 1 HP. However, with Wild Hunt, it leaves him down to like 80. Well, I know from this Wild Hunt it's 80 HP. And yeah, I mean, clashing him isn't that bad, really. I obviously had to leave because I was going to easily kill him before I was able to, before I was going to fully able to, demonstrate that one. Don't worry, it's unclashable for a reason. Just make sure that the turn afterwards, when it's the, Ride for Death, make sure you can use, like, Body Sack or, a skill that can clash fairly high, like, even Lament, or even Requiem. Because those guys will clash pretty high, because that's Earl King's thing. Okay, so now let's further on move to Canto 7, which would be Nicolina, I'm pretty sure. Yes, okay. So Nicolina here, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Blood Team.
나를 불렀나? 네.
드디어 내 차례냐?
Let me actually get Fire Fist. Yeah, not Fire Fist. Sorry. Blood Fiend Gregor here. What the hell? What the hell are these? Okay.
네.
드디어 내 차례냐?
Would you get your hair cut from the barber? If Sancho said no to getting a dress from the barber, then I don't trust getting a haircut from the barber.
잘 됐네.
Okay, so Nicolina, I haven't really done her that much. Okay, so let's have a look at Nicolina now.
저들이 기세등등하니 잠시 경계하세요.
Withered, lose 25 base offense level and 25 base defense level. Okay, and then yeah, she also has the blood-tinged scissor blades, which gives her offense level, and also used for certain skills. Now, one thing with this is that it's a clashable counter, but because she's already got 10 of that, don't try to clash it now. There's no point. Also, I don't remember if she oh yeah, sewing target, which obviously prioritized by Nicolina. If there are any enemies with 30% or use, I don't need ugly things. What is that skill? Hold up a minute. Oh, also, yeah, Nicolina does introduce, you can offset a counter, yep. Actually, this is a clashable counter, so it doesn't even matter, but... So ugly things, basically your target is going to be fixed. It's going to hit whoever is like 30% or lower on HP. I think in this stage, Dawn Quixote, or aka Sancho, I should say, can't die here, I'm pretty sure. So try to make sure that Dawn is alive when dealing with her. But yeah, let's go ahead and see like what we'll get here. She will still do the counter. That's totally what's gonna happen, yeah. Nicolina, you don't necessarily have to worry about like your slash pierce blunt. You're more, because it's like how Kanto 6 was, where it's mostly on the affinity side, as you can see. So Lust and Gluttony are your best friends here. Ooh, that's not nice. I mean, I can just defend with Priest anyways. This is Mirror Dungeon? No. Force speed. I got absolutely destroyed by that. Like, that's another thing with these like runs, is that you're gonna have like to deal with the speed. Snip, obviously, this also has the Blood Feast mechanic. So you can see with her, where she'll consume up to 30 Blood Feast, and then she'll get the Scissor Blades, which obviously she's really close on actually getting that fully maxed out. That's not good. Actually, I can probably evade. I mean, I don't trust it, but... It will matter a lot when Wei Sang releases. I haven't looked at Wei Sang's kit, so I'm not sure what to really expect with him. That's my boy, Priest Gregor. Nice. I don't think Nicolina needs to be fully explained. Just make sure that just when your clashes and then you'll be fine. Blood Fiends, obviously, this is player Kanto, so they're gonna be really good here. So yeah, I think that's all I needed to say with Nicolina. Now we move on to the, I would say the one that probably will get people a lot more
난 이거 수습할 때까지
confused.
죽어도 안 돌아갈 거다. 부조정한테는
7-34.
다음 조직 회의 전까지는 돌아갈 거라고
Okay.
전해.
This stage. What do I need to say about the stage here? Any tips for building a Rupture/Bleed team? Rupture/Bleed, obviously that's... I know these two I know do a little bit of Rupture, I believe. Isn't that right? Yeah. I am waiting for that hair coupon man. Well, Serpent, you actually missed that. We did do hair coupon. I just wanted to make sure that... Okay, so... Dulcinea here, this is why Ishmael is solo. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's possible. That might be possible, actually, yeah. I surely haven't missed that. No, I'm pretty sure you have. We did do hair coupon man. Okay, Dulcinea. First things first. I absolutely recommend having Princess Rhodia, especially with this. If you can get this, this is going to make your runs much more streamlined. I want the Kanto 7.5. Okay. That one, all you have to do is just make sure that, like... That one's not even that difficult. All you just have to make sure is that you have enough speed and damage, and you'll be fine with Ricardo in that later phase. But yeah, anyways. This power, or this clashable, or the power counter skill here, going to be insanely good. Another thing I recommend also with this stage, obviously your healing egos. I personally recommend Heishao's for the speed. You can do Heishao's actually, yeah, but I'm not sure how much damage they'll fully do because of the middle are weak to slash. I know I've done it with the Blood Fiend guys, or the Blood Fiend Quartet, and they were able to easily do 7.5-24, no problem. To be honest, Uma saying status effect that multiply rupture damage is kinda insane. They kinda had to make it to the point where you know, they're like really powerful. Okay, this stage here. You'll see Dulcinea has this shield on her. So, and as you can see, she has 8 protection. So, the best thing to do with Dulcinea is that, firstly, I would not recommend really clashing these two, as there's really no point in trying to do so. Oh, another thing. You will get Shi-Chun here as like one of your supports. I completely forgot about that. Actually, I don't know if Blooming Thorns does anything with Dulcinea. I don't fully remember with it. But should I use my 400 shards on Hong Kong or so? Obviously Hong Kong.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
나의 해악은 정말 감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅이 왜 이런 일이 있었지? 자,
Thank you, Shi-Chun, for failing your clash. But it doesn't matter. You're not that important. All tails. Yeah, I know. I saw that.
40. 먹지.
본인이 방금 기월 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을.
But as you can see, this here does clashing or doing damage to her does also inflict bleed. So, what's the best way to deal with her? Focus these blood bags, or focus these guys first before you attempt anything. Because you'll see 1 out of 9. So once you hit the 8, she will get staggered, and so you can deal massive amounts of damage to her. I will say, you know, this counter is going to be your best friend here.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Obviously, I have also seen people able to solo with just Manager Dawn. Oh. I forgot Kurokuma does that. So, this one here, basically you just clash it like normal. Nothing really special.
그러니 우리도 아무런 위협 없이 대처할 수 있을 것일세.
Actually, it's probably best if I get. No, okay. Wait, I thought I had. Okay. Not sure why I went into that skill, but. I hated Dulcinea during the Blood Fiend trio. I found her easier in the Blood Fiend trio, actually. I'm actually now going to start focusing now because I need to ensure that I actually I'm able to fully see this fight all the way through. Obviously, Barber Otis also goes ahead and oh what? Oh, I guess one of them is staggers. So you'll also have this skill here. Just try to clash it if you can. Use your ego here; it'll be useful. You obviously won't have access to Super Bureau.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Because she always kept buffing the priest, like always targeting the priest, never the barber. I know.
이 식구를 건드렸겠다.
이 정도로 나와 겁을 났대?
I do recommend with supports, by the way, if you can, bring like units that can go ahead and obviously increase your SP, because they will prove really useful here.
조심해야 될 프로그의 마지막 승리를 불필요한 장면을 준비하고 있었지.
A parade of hunters
이미
again?
알고 있어서 아무렇지도 않아.
그러니 우리도 아무런 위협 없이 대처할 수 있을 것일세.
Kinda sucks, cause I don't have anyone that I can use for that. Besides Riker. Or oh, never mind. Yeah, that works.
경력 쉽시. 피날레를 좀.
I hate it when the must come forward.
더러지 같은 놈들.
Thank you, Fire Fist. When
위험을 갖지
one thing I also do need to mention is that every time Dulcinea does use that move,
흙을 마실 걸?
그대들 기억하고 있지 않은가?
oh my god, really? Again?
어트랙션을 동그랗게 뜨고 집중하면
Only Sancho can, huh?
이거는 그다지 어려울 것도 없지 않겠는가?
So yeah, don't be afraid to use egos here, because they will prove to be really useful here.
전부 쳐죽여!
Fire Fist hatred for Blood Fiend is massive.
오늘 승리한다.
It is pretty massive, yeah. Ow.
이 식구를 건드렸겠다.
승리를 즐긴 필요한 장면을 준비하고 있었지.
Oh, play is
이미 알고
not
있어서
good actually.
아무렇지도 않아.
그러니 우리도 아무런 위협 없이
But yeah,
대처할 수 있을
if you do
것일세.
start getting clashes that are hopeless, don't, like I said, don't be afraid to use your egos. I'm gonna use Indictance here.
전부 쳐죽여!
다류산 표평일 80 갈라지도록.
위험을 갖지는 그대로 무너져라.
Yeah,
매달고 불태우거라.
yeah. Each Sin Affinity has their own thing. So here you go. Here's
기피하는 것이 있었군.
obviously her
입 밖으로 꺼내는 것도 조금 매섭네.
in the staggered phase. So this is where you'll do a lot of damage here. Which I'll go ahead and use Barber Otis as a S3 because she's already maxed out on her scissor blades.
떨거지는
나가서
잘라낸다.
싸워. 그냥 내가 봐주지. 기대해라.
Actually, 258, not bad actually, Barber.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마시라. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니. 아류산 초평열 80 갈라지도록.
Remember, Dulcinea or Dulcini Rhodion's power counter, it'll be a very useful. Oh, staggered on.
괜찮아.
Staggered.
상처는 찢었으니까.
흙을 마실 걸?
저들도 내가 물을 싫어하듯
Can with this?
있었군.
Really, not even
꺼내는 것도 조금 매섭군.
feel kind of sick not using Vindictive. Well, it's not gonna work, huh? Does Red Sheet work? Okay, Red Sheet does work. Alright, don't be afraid to use your egos, like I said. Doesn't he have
이
Hex
수많은
Snail?
소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은
I don't
소원
have Hex Snail.
무엇인가? 입이 다물어지지 않을 정도의 일격한데!
I don't have Hex Snail as like one of the egos, but I do know Hex Snail is also really good here. If you have Hex Snail for Rhodia.
끝끝내 격조가 하나 남지 않도록.
Oh, also, if you can get Lissandre, brilliant, because obviously Lissandre is Lissandre. But as you can see, the longer you fight Dulcinion, the harder it does become, because
목이 피었잖아.
Heathcliff, what the hell? 2 tails, really? So yeah, that's I think that's all I need to say really about Dulcinea. When will we give Grandmother a bath? See, I've done so many like videos of that, but don't worry, we'll give Grandma a bath again. And then you also have the dungeon here, but like I said, really with the dungeon, what you just need to really do is, I think I'll probably save the dungeons for another stream then. Actually, yeah, that might be better if I. So let me just unpin that, and then do it with Hong Kong and Zilu. I have already done that. So Drunkard, I don't think it's that difficult. So Gia-Chu I'll explain later. So I guess we're gonna do a Lei Hang then. So that means I need you two. Okay, so Lei Hang. Now, full disclaimer, you guys have it much more luckier with Lei Hang because Lei Hang is very, very nerfed. As many people, as Project Moon saw that it was much more difficult when he was first released. And so now, Lei Hang doesn't do as much damage as compared to back then. Pre-nerf is a monster. Oh yeah. If you want to see what pre-nerf Lei Hang was, one of my stream VODs that I've done, which let me bring that up so you can see how difficult pre-nerf Lei Hang was. Because I think it starts... Is it here? Okay, I found it. I think it's... This is a link. I just need to make sure before I fully send it in here. Yeah, okay. Good. Clockhead would have been broken. Oh, 100%. So, you can have a look at that, stream there that I just sent in the chat. If you wanted to see how much I struggled with pre-nerf Lei Hang. But obviously now Lei Hang is kind of a bit of a joke. I don't need you. So yeah, I'm gonna just do it with these two because they're able to fully duo Lei Hang, and I've also seen that yes, you can solo Lei Hang with just regular Hong Kong. Go ahead and win the clash for nerf Lei Hang. Yep. Okay, so Lei Hang here. In this first turn, you won't do much about it. You will have Severing Slash, which will change their slash resistance to weak, as these two are like, they don't have like that much slash resistance, right? So I'm just gonna use their like not so good skills. You're gonna see it's hopeless. That's normal. Don't worry. This is part of the dialogue that you need to do. Oh, you know what I should have? I should have probably actually unprocced Faust's power counter so I could get so I can get like skill 3 ready. Oh well. Someone did a nerf Lei Hang with a level 190. Yes, level 1. Oh yes. I've seen the woman video where a woman went ahead, tried it with level 1 Ting Tang gang leader Hong Lu. Only time where Faust isn't mad broken. Oh yeah. So yeah. Over here, you're gonna get this dialogue, which will tell you that hey, you're gonna get more Cetus. And so. So yeah. After more Cetus, this is where the fight really begins. Oh. And more Cetus happens, so then Faust becomes broken again, yeah. Oh yeah. This here is so basically it's gonna be all unbreakables that you're gonna be fighting with Lei Hang, but that's to be expected. Now, one thing that Faust has right now is that she's got prey on her, so... And what prey does is that, if I can find where prey is... Chess heads, isn't it? Like, I did not see this, so I guess this is part of like, the more Cetus part. Anyways. So, in a clash with an enemy, clash power -5. And so, basically, you want to ensure that, you know, you're able to fully counter. Obviously, I lost there, but that's to be expected on what's going to happen when you have prey. This is actually not going well. Oh, what the? You know, I didn't really set this battle to be right, but oh well. Yeah, okay. I need to redo this because this is not a. I kind of got screwed over by RNG. But, oh well. You can't do them with these two, by the way. I kind of messed up, but we hate Scorching Charmer, so definitely. Don't worry about this first phase. You're just gonna. You're gonna obviously lose this clash. I would also recommend, obviously, to try to do this with your 7 Sinners. I have trouble on beating GMU with only Hong Kong and Silu Faust. That isn't that bad, actually. I'll explain how that works. Really, what you're looking for with that one is that you obviously want to try and get you want to try and get Hong Kong's skill 3 if you can. I have like plenty of my videos obviously showcase on how I do my stuff. Since he kind of needs it. I mean, it also depends on the level, because, I mean, and the uptie, because the uptie is pretty important. So, as you'll see, the prey is on Hong Lu, so don't worry if he doesn't win the clashes. Ow! What the? Why did you do like so much damage to your Faust all of a sudden? If Hong Kong had 50 more HP, he'd be the best ID. Oh yeah. Is she not gonna... So now Prey's over on Faust, so... obviously, over here, if you can, try to get, try to get Lei Hang's SP down, obviously, so syncing is pretty good here. Also, if you have Tears of the Tarnished Blood on Honglu, this is obviously going to be incredibly good. Okay, here we go. Tangle Cleaver. Basically, don't worry, really, about this one. I'm actually gonna just super beer this and just get fluid sacks here. Oh, fluid sacks is only favored. Excuse me. Okay, well. Alright, there we go.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
Also, this Hong Kong still hasn't learned to manga or she. Oh yeah. That's another thing right there. Is that
상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세요. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
I think this phase we can go ahead and like absolutely decimate Lei Hang. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him staggered. Oh yep, there we go. So obviously these guys are like really overpowered. So if you can, try to get to your Heishao, Faust, and Honglu.
저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
For Lei Hang, I should also just mention is that he also has a phase where he uses 6 bullets or 6 unbreakable coins. However, we're not going to be getting to that because I think we're actually going to kill him. Or not kill him, but we'll be getting into the phase where he because at around 800 HP, he will go ahead and so yeah, here you go. You have this one here, which clash with an ego if you can, and obviously don't try to have anyone with a prey, but I don't have anyone that can really clash with that, and plus he's like ISP right now, so. There's an instant retry if you lose that clutch. Oh, 100%. At around 800 HP, by the way, with Lei Hang, I think it's 823. You will fully have cleared his phase. So. So yeah, obviously I don't plan on like obviously doing these stages because I've already done them, and we're just showing you how to really deal with them. Heishao's really important here.
한 번에 되는 일이 없었지.
Um,
대관원을 나선 이후부터 언제나 줄고.
Now you have 8-32, which you have the frauds, but the frauds aren't really that difficult, so don't really care about them. And so now we're going to move on to Grandma, which I can also show you guys how I did mine. When this seems super easy right now. Oh, definitely with these two, yeah, 100%, yeah.
출진.
I mean, cutscene cry story is so peak. So here's Grandma. She's crusty, which Not fun. Grandma, get better skincare, please.
자, 동료들이여. 자세를 갖추고 저들을
Um,
맞이하세.
So, how I normally do my phases with Grandma is that, so obviously power counter with Faust, and then you can use skill 1 and still win the clashes, but skill 2 is preferred here. I don't recommend using your skill 3. Like this, in turn 1, I don't recommend it. I'll explain why. Oh, that's actually real. And that's another reason why to use Faust, by the way, is that her assist defense helps a lot. And okay, so this is where I recommend you using your skill 3 is on this move here. And then basically, Honglu targets this one, and then Faust will target the slash one. Don't let Honglu target this one, otherwise he starts to get damaged and you get into a staggered situation, and then Merca, Lamak is just trolling at the moment. I already know. He's done all this Limbus stuff. One thing with that skill is that make sure that the first clash you win. Obviously with Faust losing that first turn clash, her SP is a little bit higher than I would like, but it's fine. Okay, there we go.
자, 동료들이여. 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Okay, on this phase, I normally don't have Honglu, normally I would have Honglu's skill 2 to clash with this one. This one doesn't stagger, but you have to be careful of this one. Now this one, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go straight into Giamu's skill, or Giamu's second phase. There you go, and yep, there's her second phase. And then you can skip this. Oh, I'm gonna skip this dialogue because I've already seen this. Okay, so Cradle. Okay, so this Cradle here will target Honglu, and basically what you can do, by the way, is that you can use Marcitas and Grita to go ahead and like fully skip this phase. However, since I'm using Kong Lu here, I don't have to worry about that, as Kong Lu here easily like deals with this phase no problem, as he's immune to the bolus unless you're in the mirror dungeon. This leads my way. Sorry, I'm just vibing to this music. Now another thing is that once he's staggered, you'll have there will be a bolus where you have to kill in order to in order for or to kill, because this skill here, if Honglu is in the cradle, this will convert into unbreakable instead. You don't want that. And so yeah. So yeah. Pinky Rosa Black, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome on in. You know, it's been a while since I've gotten a YouTube subscribe that I haven't seen like a public notification for it. Normally I get all the notifications on Twitch. So, like I have said though, Konglu is immune to this bolus, so that's why I'm able to fully skip this. So over here is where you'll normally see him having the bolus, and you have to try and kill him, or kill the bolus before Jiamu. You can clash with these two skills here. Just try not to clash with that one. So yeah. Hopefully I'm explaining this correctly. One thing I should also say is that she is Jiamu is going to be weak to slash, so obviously your Keisho guys are going to be incredible here. And there you go. Obviously try to do power counters on Mouths because she does a ton of damage. Think of oh yeah, we're gonna get into the happiness phase next here. Which if you don't have Konglu here, when you have the happiness phase, so you'll see it here. Where is it? There it is. So with happiness, you can skip, or you won't be able to get to the bolus. No Konglu, why not full stop? You can do this with full stop. Full stop, one thing I recommend with full stop is that Morisitas and Pikurita, that's your best friend with when you're doing it with full stop on the first bolus phase, because if you can do enough damage and you have his skill 3s, you can go ahead and easily skip that phase. So yeah, hopefully I've explained this. Happiness will go ahead and ensure that Konglu doesn't get trapped by the bolus. Clearly, no one likes Sinclair.
머문 적 없었고 앞으로도 없을 거다. 단 한순간도.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
불가 위야 마간 경탈
We're gonna go into the joy phase, which I think this grants Honglu immortality if allies are alive, if I'm not mistaken. which happens at 2,856 HP.
나는 환만들기 놀이하고 싶은데.
So you'll see here. Next, you have this palanquin, which try to target if you can.
저들이 기세 등등하니 잠시 경계하세.
I recommend using the skill 2 here, because Honglu, as you'll see, when obviously it's because this is Kanto, his final power does increase, and as you can see, Honglu won't die if there's one or more surviving allies in the encounter. So Joy is like a conditional immortality.
짐승들의 재갈을 모르겠다. 목을 떨고 주마.
Oh, you won't fully. Oh well, that's fine.
목을 떨고 주마.
Once you stun the palanquin here, she's gonna get staggered for a little bit. In this stagger phase, I don't recommend using your skill 3s or your skill 2s, because she will go ahead. Now, obviously, if you have like this combination, obviously you'll have to use her skill 3 or skill 2s. But yeah. At around 1.9k HP, she gets Sorrow Phase. The Sorrow Phase starts to come along, and then we'll be able to see. And then now this is where Zilu Faust and Hong Kong are going to be super powerful. So I will demonstrate here why this is such a powerful. Because as you can see, I have 2 of Faust's or Zilu Faust's thing here. So I will let you guys witness this. Oh, okay, maybe not. In my other video, I was able to like fully skip that phase, but
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 깨뜨릴 수 없을
oh,
테니.
that's not nice. But... Oh, what is it on? Not that one. You obviously this is the elder phase, so obviously try to kill the elders. Now, one thing I should say is that you can get a 5% chance with Honglu's skill 3, which I'm kind of hoping that does happen. I mean, it happened there, but I was hoping it happened on Jiamu.
저 해충들을 도려내라. 묘야. 길을 열어라. 몸소 보여주지. 어떻게 대관원을 숙청해 왔는지.
좀 전에 위대한 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Okay.
짐승들의 재간을 풀.
Oh, come on, Foos. The 5% strikes back, huh? Come on, Foul. Why the 5%, man? Uh-oh. Okay.
고작 이 정도
I kind of was joking with the 5%, by the way. This game knows sometimes, man.
목을 떨고 주마.
Alright,
운전의 위대한 일격을 기록하는
you'll see,
이따가
okay, well, I still
버스에서
have this
회고해야
to
하지
deal with now,
않겠는가?
because Foos lost her clash. Oh, they're actually favored this time. Maybe we can actually just start attacking that.
짐승들의 재간을 풀겠다.
Oh, come on, Foos. No, Foos.
바로 이
목을 떨고 주마.
Eventually, as you'll see later, we're gonna have
목을 떨고 주마.
the phase where
기회를 잡았네! 휘청이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지! 돌격 가세!
okay, sorry about that. Okay, so here, what will happen is obviously, you know, it will target everyone. So don't worry about this. Just let, you can use your, if you want, you can go ahead and actually use the Land of Illusion here, which I think that might be better.
불가 위야.
As you can see, just barely won.
환상의 세계를 들어가 보자.
잠시 무릎 꿇는 것을 두려워하지 마시게.
Oh, I kinda did not see that
바르면
incoming.
남는다네.
이건 좀 과했나?
I mean, that's fine though. We don't have to worry because we should be able to get her down to the
위야. 막아내지 못하리.
wrath phase anyways.
틈틈 바로
Yeah. Okay. So now we'll be on the wrath phase. Oh. Okay.
오빠, 식등이랑 놀자.
So here's the wrath phase. So one thing you have to keep in mind with this phase specifically is that so these four, I believe, do. Okay, I know these two do unbreakable coins because she's less than 50% HP. Same with this one. And Rampage, it does convert, as you can see there, so the best thing to do really is just clash this skill here. You have the speed to do so, so yeah, just clash this skill and then you'll be fine. Obviously if you're doing it with these two, which they would kill it, so we can just exit out of this stage now. He used fluid sack. I'm not fully clearing the stages. I'm just like showing like what to do. Alright, so that's all the bosses I know that we are able to fully see. Now then, I think for now it'll be a perfect time to call it here. I already have stream set up for the Intervallo, so you guys will just get redirected over to the Intervallo. If it's black silence, see if I'm gonna crash out. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today. Obviously, I could have done this a little bit better, but at least I've done what I needed to do. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here now. And yeah. Anyways, see ya.